What's up, it's Nez, and hello everyone, and welcome back to Monster Prom for the second term DLC. Last episode was kinda traumatizing, but I hope we never see the narrator ever again. Anyway, for this episode, we're finally going after the super duper secret ending of second term. This ending is so super duper and so super secret that the game devs themselves have explicitly told the community to keep how to trigger it under wraps, at least until they reveal it next week. So if you guys haven't unlocked and done this ending yet, I highly encourage you go and play it for yourselves first. But if you have no shame like me, stay for the video, let's go! 1 player, second term, short game. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Who are you? Well, we already played as these 3 idiots, let's play as Blue this time. There we go. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasize about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates. Scott Howell, 21. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19. A sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Polly Geist, 22 ? A party ghost with insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Damien LeVay, 21. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love for fire. Liam Delinecourt, 4XX. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was a truly lovable dork. Zoe, an eldritch cutie who went from endless dating to Dark Realms to ultimate fangirl. Calculester Hewlett-Packard 1.0. A library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to the fullest. And Vero Berlin, 23. A mean self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear, it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Teen Wolf Magazine. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. A radioactive possum just bit you. What superpower did you get? The superpower of always choosing the right combination of emojis to get the desired reaction from all people. Seducing my loved ones, burning my enemies, settling any argument, and even conveying complex emotional thoughts. Or, probably rabies, I'd go to hospital immediately. Or, the incredible power of writing fanfiction so compelling that actual creators of TV shows decide to go with my ideas and crazy ships. The ships! Which is the coolest mythological creature? This weird creature I drew when I was 6 and which is clearly derivative of other mythological creatures. But it's super cool and it's my OC and my spirit animal, okay? A Sphinx, who's super turned up and ready to party. And she raps all her riddles. She still kills you if you don't answer them correctly, but she raps the riddles. Or, the invisible hand of the free market. The Sphinx. The world will end tomorrow. What will you do today? Nobody ends the world but me. I'll end the world today. Netflix and chill. 100 push-ups. No, 200 push-ups. They always tell you the world is ending. I'll profit on other people's hysteria. I'll finish my novel. Whoever comes after the end should know about my legacy. Or, I always party as if there were no tomorrow, so who cares? Party! What's the sexiest type of knowledge a lover can have? A bachelor's in engineering, sports things, obscure 80s movie trivia, all the principles to build a financial empire, lyrics to all Disney songs, how to set stuff on fire. How to set stuff on fire. And now back to school. Week 1, morning.
Let's go.
Where should we hang out? Let's go to the auditorium. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Wait, oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It'll be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain 2 creativity. Later, you, Polly, and Damien are practicing batting, which is stealing bats and hiding them in people's lockers. But all that well-intentioned fun and games is interrupted by a blinding flash of light.
There you are! Exactly the monsters we wanted to see! Well needed, not wanted.
These guys again? They never want to do anything fun.
We're not trying to ruin your fun, we're just trying to save your world. Univertica is planning an attack.
So boring.
Why am I even subjecting my ears to this bullshit? I'm going back to hell. Yes, that's what we need. Our partner on this mission, Rabaru, died right after discovering Univertica's weakness. We need someone to speak to her spirit. Not it.
Not it. Damn it. I said it almost at the same time.
But I'm allergic to helping. This is a serious health issue.
But I'm prettier, so I shouldn't have to do anything ever.
Guys, seriously, the world will end if you don't help us. We don't care who, but one of you needs to step up.
Whatever, just let the world end already. Then I won't have to take my midterms.
I'm with Polly on this one. Midterms suck. Helping people sucks. Good luck with whatever you said your problem was. Well, the problem is the world ending. You're pretty sure nobody wants that. But you don't really want to help either. Time to impress one of your classmates by forcing the other one to go to help. What do? The world is ending, as if it hadn't ended already. Damien died horribly because of Zagord. Oh no, Damien. Miranda totally died in a horrible way because of Zagord. Oh shit. And Liam, yeah, you'd never guess what happened to him. Unless you guess he died horribly because of Zagord, because yes, that absolutely happened to him. What's the matter, Damien? Are you scared? Are you a spicy little red baby? You're welcome, Polly. Or, you know, Polly, saving the world is a great way to get free drugs and alcohol. Yo, Damien, you owe me one. Yeah, you can go with them, Polly.
Cool. Free drugs and alcohol? I guess I could help you out, but I'm not wasting my whole day on this.
How is this a waste of a day? The world will otherwise end. What is wrong with you people? Polly bounces off to commune with the spirits. The coven exchange cautiously optimistic glances. Yo, good job cynically manipulating Polly's desire so I didn't have to go. You're going to hell for sure. You aim to please. After a moment, Polly returns.
Rabaru is a bomb.com. We totally had an impromptu undead dance party in the spirit world and it was wicked.
That's great, I guess. But did you learn Univertica's weakness?
Oh yeah, duh, it's penicillin. He's highly allergic.
Penicillin? Of course! We should have known! Great, cool, awesome. Now scram before I summon like 20 more demons to replace the one you're fighting. I truly do not understand how you can be so unconcerned about the fate of the world. You're all bad people, seriously. Yep, that's totally what we are. The coven disappears, leaving you, Polly, and Damien to not give any fucks about the universe, just the way you like it. You gain 2 boldness and 1 fun. Week 1, noon. Time for lunch.
Let's go.
So, who do we spend our lunch with? Farah and Damien? Scott and Calculester? Shopkeep? Miranda and Polly? These 3 weirdos? Or this guy? Oh, hi Nez! It's me, the Narrator, your friendly classmate who narrates everything that happens here at Spooky High. And also the inside of all of your minds and basically everything everywhere ever. It's so nice that you came to say hi. I'm glad you're here. Sometimes it gets lonely doing this all day every day. Yeah, Narrator, it's not like we forgot about what you did last time. I always see you doing all that classic Nez wacky stuff and I wonder, what if I played a role in the story, instead of just being the one who narrates all of it? It'd be such a dream. Oh, Nez, would you? Would you take me on one of your silly misadventures? Please make me feel like an actual character for once. You may be evil, but who could say no to that face? Yes, yes! I'll be the playable character to your non-playable character, or... Nah, if you were a character, it'd be a mess. If you stop narrating to start acting by yourself, then... Who narrates the narrator? Yes, fine, you could go with us. Ah, great! I'm so excited! What will it be like to be a regular character here on Spooky High? Will mine be a scary plotline? A funny one? Maybe a sexy one? Do you think there will be stats to be gained or lost? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Kissy face. Ah-ha-ha! Well, narrator's a character now. This is gonna be weird.
Let's go.
Where do we hang out? Outside? That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It was a rad party. You gain 2 fun. As you go about your day, you can't help but notice Damien and Scott trying on beige business suits. By the time you get over to them, they've both taken the suits off and are examining them critically. Something still isn't right.
Yeah, and I really don't want to half-ass our Pokemon's cosplay. Coach always says to use our full ass on everything.
I'm with you, man. Nobody gives a shit about the classic Pocket Humans video game than me. But what the fuck are we missing, man? We've got the suits, the horn-rimmed glasses, the sickly pale body paint. Everything we need to cosplay Doug and Wilbert.
The Twin Titans of real estate.
I know who they are, Scott. I played the damn game. Now come on, help me think of something we're missing. You know right away what their costumes need. You reach into your bag and pull out one thing no human would be caught dead without. What would we not be caught dead without? A unicycle or a gun? A unicycle? A unicycle? Seriously? What kind of freak show bullshit is this?
This is the best thing I have ever seen.
Come on, Scott. Doug and Wilbert would never ride a unicycle.
Well, maybe they should, Damien. Maybe they should. Look, everybody's gonna be going as Doug and Wilbert, but only we will be Doug and Wilbert on a unicycle.
Huh. I guess it is a good excuse to run over people's toes. Okay, unicycle it is. You can't believe that worked. You were just trying to get rid of your cousin's shitty unicycle. You gained 2 fun and 1 creativity. Week 2, morning. What sort of shenanigans will we go on now, Nez?
Let's go.
Let's go to the auditorium. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you are struck by the lightning of inspiration. You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. You tell everyone to call you by it, also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggy-ish moves in the world. But the nickname is so awesome and inventive and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Quite the feat. You gain 2 creativity. We the devs dare you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask the other players to call you by that name until the end of this run. Okay, our name shall be Dick Butticus Maximus the Third, or Dick Butt for short. So you're hanging out with 2 of the baddest asses you know, generally being bad and asses, when suddenly, a masked villain bursts in and threatens you. I have been waiting a long time for this confrontation, he says, following you, hunting you, waiting for the perfect moment, and now, prepare to meet your doom and pay for all that you've done to me.
Holy shit, I've never done anything wrong to anyone ever. I have no idea who could this be.
I've done so many wrong things to so many people, I have no idea which one you could be. Wonder no more, says the masked villain, and rips off his mask.
Oh my god, of course! It's that guy! The one from, you totally know this guy, right, Damien?
Never seen this dude before. He must have some beef with Nez. I have beef with all of you tiny fools. It is I, Univertica Jr.
Oh, of course! Univertica Jr.! No clue.
You collaborated with your 3 best friends to destroy my father. Scott, Vera, and Miranda?
No way, he means Liam, Coach, and Alfred.
I mean Faith, Hope, and Joy. I have no idea who the fuck those people are.
Yeah, literally never heard of him.
Puny mortals, they are classmates of yours who formed the coven.
Oh, the Coven! They have names?
Yeah, I definitely always think of them as pretty much one entity.
Oh yeah, right. That one time they made us talk to their dead friend Rabaru to get the secret to killing some sort of lame villain, and it turned out he was allergic to penicillin, right? What was that dude's name again?
Univertica, and I am Univertica Jr., and now you will pay. Seems like you've really pissed this bad guy off. Luckily, you watch fiction, you know how this shit goes down. Thinking quickly, you take this opportunity to reveal your real plan. You were only befriending the coven to betray them. Recognize the symbol on his armor as that of your father. Gasp! You and Univertica Jr. are siblings.
Let's go with this one.
Univertica Jr. gasps. I had always heard that I had a long-lost sibling. But Nez, you! I never would have guessed. I mean, I suppose I do see the resemblance. We both have eyes, limbs, torsos, the ability of human speech. Nez, do you have any idea what this means? I have a Groupon for a whole day of fun sibling activities, but until now I had no one with whom to indulge. Will you come with me, new sibling? Aw, Univertica. I mean, you gotta say yes, right? Or risk blowing your cover. Also, you're a broke-ass high school monster with very limited money to your name. Who are you to turn down a free spa day? To the spa! Before you give an answer, Univertica has spirited you away to a really badass spa for all kinds of evildoers. You get really trendy virgin blood manicures and spider silk facials while wearing matching fluffy pink slippers and dragon scaled battle armor. You go shopping for cute back-to-villainy outfits. And then at the end of the super fun day, you decide to see if Univertica Jr. can be defeated by penicillin like his father. And from the way he died after you slipped him some, you're thinking it's a yes! Crushed it! Oh no, Univertica! It's 2 boldness and 1 smarts for you, but you're totes keeping all your swag your temporary big brother brought to you before you killed him. Also, you totally impressed Polly and Damien, hooray! Why did we have to kill him? He was our Oni-chan. Anyway, week 2, noon.
Let's go.
Let's eat lunch with Dimitri. Wait, Dimitri's here. Doesn't he have somewhere better to eat lunch? Like an evil banquet or Tim Hortons or something? I can confirm the confusion writ upon your face, and I can assure you, I am not here to indulge my palate in the delicacy that is sloppy monster fries. Dimitri pulls out a clipboard and a stack of pamphlets. I am here on a recruiting mission. Tell me, have you ever considered the benefits of joining the dark side? Boo. The pay's great, whatever you can steal. We have a killer dental plan, fangs included. And the upward mobility is unbelievable, because your superiors will constantly be killing each other. Plus, you get to go to bed each night knowing you helped make the world a little less safe. You give Dimitri a disapproving look and point at your tear t-shirt. Oh, you've gone through dark arts resistance education, have you? Well, let me sweeten the deal then. How about a free trial of 1 dark side perk? Sure, what's the worst that could happen? You ask him to explain. What about the dark art of monologuing about your evil plans in great detail when you have your enemies trapped in a compromising position? Or how to rock a cape? The first one. Oh, you want to know how to monologue like a true villain, do you? How interesting. How very interesting indeed. Little do you know, that is, this is exactly what I had planned. First, I shall teach you the rhetorical flourishes that make up a truly intoxicating dark side monologue, and then you will be hooked. The first lesson is free, of course, but you soon will be begging, pleading with me to give you just 1 more fleeting glimpse at my dark side thesaurus. You fool! You stumbled straight into my insidious clutches. Once my grasping fingers close around the neck of your soul, there will be no escape. Hey, where are you going? I wasn't done with my monologue. Hey, bring back my wallet. Okay, yes, that was part of the first lesson of evil monologues. Make sure your victim is actually trapped in a compromising position before monologuing. You are an excellent pupil, and I look forward to working with you further on the dark side. Now, will you please return my wallet? I have coupons in there. Nez? Coupons are the only thing Dimitri has in his wallet. There's also 4 money. Nice! Week 2, evening, and the beginning of our adventure, Nez.
Let's go.
Let's go to class, or the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain 2 charm. But all of that is of little importance, because you're really here to hang out with your new friend, the Narrator. Oh, whoops, sorry about that. Old habits die hard, you know. Man, it's so nice to take a little time off from narrating other students' lives so I can actually have a life of my own, you know? You know? Hey, Dickbutt, why aren't you saying anything? For the same reason, none of us have had any internal monologue since you've started hanging out with Dickbutt. You're not doing your job. My job? I'm a student like you guys. So what if being related to Slenderman and having no face makes me the perfect narrator? I deserve to be happy.
Of course you do. All serfs deserve to be happy, and nothing makes a serf happier than narrating every thought and action of his queen.
Aww.
Please, bro. Without your help, I can't even remember how to open doors. I have to wait inside and whine until somebody lets me out. And then what if I want back in?
Look, guys, I get it. I shouldn't have let you all grow so dependent on me. But look at this from my perspective. I spend almost every waking moment at this school verbally describing your thoughts and actions back to you. I'm failing all my classes, I'm perpetually exhausted, and I don't even have lunchtime to relax because that's when you guys all try to smooch each other at your cafeteria tables. I hear what you're saying, and what it sounds like is I want to get shit kicked out of me for not narrating anymore.
You are such a gifted translator, Damien. Have you ever considered a career as a royal diplomat?
Will someone please open the door? I need to pee.
Okay, this is getting out of hand. Can't we come up with some other way for you guys to get your daily dose of narration? How about you, Dickbutt? I know for a fact that you're good at coming up with crazy shit to try, right? Oh, we have to help the narrator. Let's launch a line of talking narrator dolls to dispense pre-recorded bits of bite-sized wisdom. Or, the narrator's just like us, guys! Which basically means anyone can do his job, why not narrate for each other? Let's make some dolls. Hey, that's a great idea! I usually say the same 5 things all day anyway. Bullshit, what 5 things? And then Damien set it on fire. That checks out.
Honestly,
Thought Miranda.
am I the only civilized being at Spooky High? I know, right?
Then there was a couple of general purpose ones. That was fucking stupid, and wow, that was an entirely fucking stupid.
What about number 5?
Scott opened the door by grasping the knob and turning it to the right.
Hooray, sweet freedom!
Okay, you win. I guess a talking narrator doll would help us get by when you're not around. Great! All we have to do is record me saying those 5 things, and then... How do you make talking dolls again?
Oh, that's easy. With child labor. My kingdom has plenty.
No, Miranda, let me supply the child labor. Hell is full of shitty kids, so it's more ethical that way.
And I can do the audio engineering.
What? Scott, you have that talent.
You can.
Yeah, I learned all about home music production while recording my solo rap album, The Good Boy E EP.
Great! And don't worry, guys, I'll still narrate most of the time. This will just free me up to hang out with Dick Butt a little. Speaking of which, I think she deserves 2 smarts and 1 creativity, don't you? Why, yes, we do.
Yeah!
Narrator's finally living life to the fullest. Where do we go now?
Go.
The bathrooms? That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness. Great! The obligatory scene setting is done. Wanna grab some coffee? I'll take your seductive silence as a yes. Boy, is it sure nice taking a little time off to hang out with you, Dick Butt. Your refusal to speak is soothing. How can we speak? You are supposed to be the one narrating. And who cares if Spooky High is without a narrator for an hour or 2 every once in a while? It's not like...
And then Polly appeared and everyone stopped what they were doing to look at how hot she is.
Oh no.
Said the narrator hornily.
Polly, cut that out. Being a narrator isn't an opportunity to toot your own horn. You're embarrassing yourself. I can't tell her how good she actually is.
Thought the narrator, hiding his obvious boner.
Then she'll know how hot I think she is. Stop! Why are you doing this to me? Did we already solve the narrator problem?
Yeah, we did, but then everyone decided it would be better if I narrate everything because I'm super attractive.
There's no way that's...
I, for one, find it refreshing to have a female voice narrating our lives for a change.
But she's not doing...
I think Polly is the best narrator ever. She said I was a good boy.
That's not narration, that's pandering. Unless someone can teach Polly how to be a significantly better narrator, I'm never leaving my narration duties again. Looking at you, Dick Butt, it's time for advanced narrating advice.
What do you mean, look at us? You're the one that gives us the choices. Always remember WWD. What would Dostoevsky do?
Give your narration some dismal gravitas, or consider sound effects?
What?
Yeah, let's go with that. What are you doing? Narration doesn't involve sound effects.
Maybe not your narration, but my narration's about to put the sex back in SFX. Clonk!
What was that sound effect supposed to be?
That's the sound of me dropping the mic.
Oh, snap! Maybe I was wrong about sound effects.
Skirash! That's the sound of your outdated prejudices being obliterated by my rad narration.
Oh my god, it totally is! Your style's unorthodox, kid, but I think it might just work. Get out of here and narrate some stuff.
Sploosh! That's the sound of me being horny for your approval. I'm gonna go narrate everybody all day. Whoosh! This I gotta see. Maybe it'll give me an idea for fanfic.
Sound of Scott leaving.
Bye, Scott! I've learned yet another valuable lesson today about different narrative styles. Bawomp! Maybe I should just leave the sound effects to Polly. As for you, Dick, but I believe you deserve 2 smarts and 1 charm for your efforts. You really are something. Aw, narrator! You're so endearing that we can almost forget you trapped everyone in this video game. So, who do we hang out with for lunch? Because I love you guys, let's eat with Leonard. You approach Leonard's table with some hesitation. He's easy to piss off, but surely he won't take offense to a simple hello, right?
Hello? Hello? What kind of gaijin greeting is that? Ree! The proper way to introduce yourself, since you clearly don't know, is to bow.
You figure he'll find a way to criticize your bow too, so you ask him to show you how to do it.
With pleasure. Just bend down forward at the waist like so. Shit!
You notice all the water that is normally balanced in the concave pool atop Leonard's head has spilled onto the floor.
So, I appear to have spilled the enchanted water which sustains me. I sort of can't move until someone refills my head with water from the stream I live in. Would you mind, fetching me some water, please? Pretty please? Fine, I'll do anything you freaking ask me to do. Just refill my head, okay?
That's more like it. You run into the bathroom and grab some water from the toilet because fuck Leonard. You're not sure it'll work, but apparently he must live in the sewer or something because it totally does.
Thanks, I guess. Now what do you want?
Say dubs are better than subs. Say it. Well, guys, because I philosophically can't agree to choice number 1, we'll have to go with choice number 2.
Every fucking time. All right, hop aboard.
Leonard produces a battered wheelbarrow seemingly from out nowhere. Apparently, this isn't the first time someone's made him do this. It's even got some leftover grapes in it, but they look a little old. Luckily, you brought your own. Leonard hauls you around the school to the cheers of your classmates. Soon, however, you notice a disturbing fact. Certain areas of the school aren't accessible to wheelbarrows. Oh no! You team up with the school's Disability Advocacy Club and lobby for the installation of ramps and elevators to rectify this oversight. You do a good deed, practice your public speaking skills, and you get to go to class in a wheelbarrow. You gain 4 charm, and we never have to speak to you ever again! Week 3, evening.
Let's go.
Let's go to class. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain 2 smarts. Yeah, whatever. You're at a place in school. Anyway, I need to talk to you, dick butt. Look, I know what you're up to. I've seen you do this dozens of times with pretty much everybody here. I've seen it all. The careful choices between 2 wacky options, the fiendish stat optimization, your tendency to mostly remain silent for some reason. And I mean, I think you're cute, and I really appreciate you finally figuring out a way for me to get out of narrating occasionally. Dramatic pause to allow someone to show up and cause narration-related problems again. No interruption? Okay, as I was saying. I really like you, dick butt, but I don't experience spooky high like the rest of your classmates. I'm acutely aware of the fact that I have lived the same 3-week period leading up to prom hundreds, no, thousands of times. Oh no, narrator! It's always been the same. I talk you through the lead up to prom, you ask someone out, they usually laugh in your face, and then it's 3 weeks before prom again, and everyone seems to have forgotten all about what happened. I'm the only one who remembers. I don't know what I've done to deserve this torment. Is this a private hell constructed to punish an unvirtuous life? Am I the mere plaything of a sadistic deity? Am I in a coma spinning this elaborate yarn to provide some stimulation to my slowly deteriorating brain? I'll never know for sure. All I know is that every time you decide to want to try boinking one of your classmates again, I'm forced to repeat the same zany 3 weeks one more time. So, I get that you're gonna try to ask me to prom, and I'm flattered. But it's just hard to get in the mood when I'm acutely aware of the private hell I perpetually inhabit, you know? But it's also kinda hard not to get in the mood with your cod piece right in our face. What should we do to break the cycle? But you've never been to Monster Prom, narrator. How do you know that going won't, like, break the curse or something? Or what about sex? Let us take you with us. You know, that might be crazy enough to work. For the first 1,000 years of my imprisonment, I tried asking people to prom. But that's before I got super buff out of boredom, so no one wanted to smooch me. After that, it just never occurred to me. I suppose I was driven so mad by solitude and repetition, I felt like it made more sense to derive sexual satisfaction from narrating other people's lives. But going to prom with you, do you think it could really work? All this time, I thought I was trapped in here because of all those kids I murdered. But maybe I'm really here to learn the true meaning of love. Alright, I'm in. And if it doesn't work, at least we can beat the shit out of everyone on the dance floor and they won't remember. Here, dick butt, take 2 charm and 1 boldness. You're gonna need it if you want to keep up with me. Aha! Time to take narrator to prom. Let's go.
Sweet. Let's go.
You asked none of them to prom because you really wanted to ask me. And the narrator said, yes. Wink, kissy sound. No, but really, I'd love to. I've seen this so many times, as if it was some kind of ancient curse. Every event, every outcome, mostly of you being rejected if I had to be honest, repeating on to exhaustion. I've also seen you having delightful prom nights many times with all kinds of different people. Yet never with me. But that's about to change, right? You and the narrator have the time of your lives. You dance and kiss and laugh. You tell the narrator you've always thought he is the smartest, coolest, handsomest person at Spooky High. Actually, in the whole world. He does the best narrating and he rocks his narrator hat and he's the humblest person ever. And so the narrator smiled at you and told you, we will have tons of wild sex tonight. And so you do. Because if this is bound to repeat forever, at least you can break the cycle for just one night, you know? And who knows, maybe next time you relive these dreadful 3 weeks, even if everything will look the same, something will have slightly changed. Because you will know that the narrator is there, narrating especially for you. Ah, narrator! Why are we still the best at being alone, son of a bitch? Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Polly's drug cooking skills proved useful and she became a chemist for a pharmaceutical industry. But in her free time, she still cooks the real shit. Her greatest inventions so far, watermelon-flavored ecstasy and a thing called LS dope. Due to the obscene amount of fan art she drew, Zoe was taken in by Jim Davis, renowned creator of Garfield, as his protege. Nowadays, Garfield still hates Mondays and loves lasagna, but now he's into lots of weird stuff too. Scott became a world-renowned athlete, but he ended his career to come back to his hometown and take on the job of the athlete he admired the most. Now he's back at high school again, working as the coach. For those 3 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then was gone just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in this war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Try to loosen up your mind, get ready for a fiendish blast. But feelings to vanish. The fun is to flourish.
Aw, narrator! And that was this run to the super secret second term ending. If you guys enjoyed this episode and dating the narrator, like and subscribe so we could grow our channel together. There are definitely more secret endings to unlock, but until then, my name is Nez, and thanks for watching. See you all next time. Bye everyone!